Yeah, I'm out here breaking stuff. I'm out here breaking stuff, boys. What's crack-a-lackin'? I can't get my headphones to work. It's just one thing after another, huh? They're not playing any sound. Oh, wait. Hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. I don't know. But, anywho, Tronlands guy. What's crack-a-lackin', my man? I was watching you jam some primetime earlier. Hell of a drug, huh? Hell of a drug. Oh, God. What's up, chat? I'm so sleepy today. I've been doing so much stuff. What do we have to talk about? I don't know. Usually, at the beginning of the stream, we just talk untap, upkeep, draw kind of vibes, you know? We do some housekeeping. I did release a review of Avatar: Last Airbender. I just do, like, what I call brewers reviews. Rural juror. Brewers review, where I just go through and talk about all the cards that I find interesting and that I'm excited to brew with. So that will be up, or that already is up on YouTube. You can go check it out, and it's pretty simple. We just go and we talk about, you know, things I think are fun. Chat, we're gonna cast Benevolent Spirit off a Breakout and swing with a 4/5 flying Ward 2 haste on turn 2. That sounds fun as fuck. But you can hear all my thoughts about these kind of cards and what I'm excited. I kind of left out some of the obvious ones that people are excited for in Timeless. Like, I talked about Dark Depths and stuff, but there's all sorts of other interesting cards. But how would I rate my video? I mean, I'm not like a pro or anything. It's just to stimulate some brainstorming and tell you what I sort of think about new cards. So, you know, I'd give it a 10 out of 10, but it's really just for people to have a heads up of some cool interactions and stuff I found while I was reading spoilers and things, and, you know, give the community some ideas on what certain cards should do or what kind of shells they'd be put in and stuff like that. So it's pretty sweet, but yeah, we'll go from there. Anywho, today we're gonna take another crack at Mono Blue Upheaval, which is what we played last time. I think we went 2 and 3, maybe. And this was our initial build, which felt cool, but basically we decided that, oh, Tronlands guy, I liked your video a lot. I was, you popped up, what did you pop up on? I think you popped up directly in my YouTube. I don't follow a lot of people on YouTube, but you were, right on there. Tronlands guy. Most overpowered deck in Modern is on Arena, baby. How is Ice Till Explorer? You were playing Ice Till, right? Yeah, you were playing Ice Till. Did I even? I don't know. I think I watched your video, but I don't think I watched your or looked at your specific deck list. Is it on? Oh, Scape Titan Exploration. How many Ice Tills are you playing? Any? Or am I wrong? Is this a different list? Is this the one we're talking about? I do like Vine Lasher. I saw someone playing Crab and milling the opponent out, which I thought was interesting. Because then you could also, but I mean, you can do the same thing with Vine Lasher, where you can copy it with Shifting Woodland. But oh, gotcha. Okay, this is just a link from your YouTube, so I wasn't sure if it was the same one. Got to link it. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was sweet. I mean, it's basically Lotus Shift, but you just get fucking primetime shenanigans in there. I do like Crumbling Vestige, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, Handware Battleman's primetime is fucking crack, dude. But yeah, I like it. What's the reasoning for Vault of Whispers? Because in Lotus Shift, they play Beseech the Mirror, so you can sack Vault to go snag something, but... These two, freaking Exploration and Burgeoning, plus crop rotation, made this deck crack, dude. Any sort of land primetime spelunking list seems nutty. Okay, sorry, carrying on. You can we'll keep chatting about it, but I'm gonna continue mentioning what we're doing tonight. So this is the list we played the first time. It was pretty sweet. But we found a few problems. Tezzeret didn't feel that strong. We wanted the 4th Upheaval. And then we wanted to see if we could do something else besides the Obstructionist Shark Typhoon package. Tutable for Delirium. Gotcha. That makes more sense. So this is the next build I'm trying out tonight. We're keeping that sort of core package with the Signets. How many am I playing here? I shaped 1, so we're only playing 11 plus the 8 Soul Ring activated mana effects, Omen Hawker and Jewel. Still playing Ring plus Urza, and then we went for the 4th Upheaval. But now I'm playing 2 Dolos along with Cascading Cataracts to let us start spinning the wheels. So obviously we can dump mana into Urza 5 at a time to get 1 card, but why not just pay an extra 2 and get 3 cards? It ramps us, so it's pretty easy to snag a Cataract on like turn 3 or 4 and then start activating on turn 4 or 5. It's a big body, and it can help rebuild pretty fast after we go for an Upheaval. And then the other thing is I dropped Typhoon and Obstructionist, but I really enjoyed having interaction. And I saw some other lists playing Mearshell Crab, which off a turn 1 Omen Hawker or Jewel, you can be ready to counter something, spell or ability, unless a controller pays 3 on turn 2. Plus, once we do an Upheaval and we rebuild, this is pretty sweet just as a 5/7 with Ward 3. I was playing Rise and Shine as another like win condition, except I didn't really like it because most of the time, if you're upheavaling and then tapping this and overloading it for 6, you're gonna tap most of your Signets that turn, and then you have to wait a whole another turn to swing with them. So we're doing something spicy here. We're playing Emrakul. I'm not sure if we're gonna cast it. But I was playing some games off stream with this after the last stream. I was just playing it the past couple days, and I found this point where, like, if we're like against Eldrazi or something like stupid, where we get to this point where like, okay, we can upheaval them and reset the game, we're not dead, But then, like, we get to this point of mana where we have, like, a bunch to mess with. We have another Upheaval if we want. We can start activating Golos, but we also have Urza, but, like, our win con is Urza making tokens, but Eldrazi outclasses your tokens so fast, or they K-command it. And, like, unless you're playing multiple Urzas in a turn, or, like, over the course as you rebuild, you have a tough time just, like, punching through without, like, bouncing something with Odawara or the like. So I thought, let's drop Rise and Shine, and let's just play Emrakul. You know, like, and it's cool because there's a lot of times where, like, maybe, let's say we draw Emrakul, we have it in hand, and we're, like, drawing a bajillion cards off the ring, or we cast Upheaval and bounce everything back to our hand. We can just discard Emrakul and just shuffle everything back, and then just technically, by playing Emrakul over and over, we can mill our opponent out in a way by just constantly recasting Upheavals until our opponent draws through their whole deck and we don't. We can hopefully just cast it for 15 at some point. Don't know how likely that is, but we're going to try it out. Sideboard, we switched around just a little bit. We're still playing Pyroclasm, 4 Consigns, a couple Cage, Pithy Needle, a couple Soul Guide Lantern, a Torpor Orb. I'm trying out Whirlwind Denial. For each spell and ability your opponent control counter unless its controller pays 4. Which is cool. It's kind of like a, what's that? We don't have that card anymore. Counterflex from Ravnica, where it just counters everything. Which is kind of relevant versus like Val combo, or I had a game against Eldrazi where they got like double Fleshraker out and they casted something and they got like all those ETBs on the stack and just were making like a bajillion Scions or spawns, and you just Whirlwind Denial the whole stack. And it felt pretty good. It's nice to have the ability to counter abilities with Whirlwind Denial, Mirror Shell Crab, and Consign to Memory in games 2 and 3. So we'll see how that plays. I'm playing a couple Sea of the Synod because it helps buff Urza tokens. We went down on Cataracts. I was playing 4 originally, but we're just playing 2 now for Golos. And then playing a Hall of the Storm Giants because it's pretty easy to get online with Hawker and Jewel. Still really, really like Fomori Vault, so I'm keeping 4 of those. But that is where I'm at for this version. Those are the updates, and let's take it for a spin. Secret Tech Archway. As in Inspired Archway of Innovation. This doesn't really do anything in our list because these signets are going to tap for 1 anyways if we have Urza. And it's easier to filter mana off of Hawker plus Jewel into the signets rather than just improvise something. So these already like make mana by themselves. We could do the thing where you play like, what is it, Tamio's Story Circle, which I think is fun. Tamio meets the Story Circle. But it's tough in our kind of shell. That's a different deck, I think. But, chat, let's try it out. We got Christmas tunes. I don't know why my headphones aren't working. I'm a little bummed. They've been all wonky lately. I think they're just old. I've had these for like 5 years. All right. Ooh, I was playing some Moon Miss Humans earlier. We'll play some best of 3. And let's get crack-a-lacking here, boys. Sorry, excuse the things popping up. I need to pull up a thing here. All right. Match number 1 on the play. Couple activate ability dorks. Nothing to dump their mana into yet. So I'm not really gonna go crazy here. Rather just take the first turn off and then double dump these. We do have a Mirror Shell Crab. Opponent's on something blue-green. Planar Genesis. Hot into Earth Rose. Very spicy. I'm going to play the second Hawker here. Then just pass back, hold up Crab. To the archive. Archive we will counter. We're going to play Other Signet. Drop that into a ring. And then we're going to start drawing some cards. For more, Vault is hot. We will swing for 2. So, in a decent start here. Maybe a little touch slower than we'd like. Opponent is on something spicy. Might be, honestly, doing something similar to what we're doing. We're just trying to cultivating and, like, trying to generate enough critical mass to just start doing silly things. We're going to dump some mana into this ring to draw another card. We find another Signet. We'll play that out. I think we're going to hold on to this. No, let's just dump the Steam Vents. We'll hold on to it in case we want to, like, Vault next turn. But at this point, we're just looking for an Upheaval. So we can draw 2 plus Vault next turn and still have the mana to cast Upheaval. Opponent cast another Genesis. Against any other deck, I feel like we had a tough time here. Kona Rescue Beastie. They're going to dump something fun on the field, huh? What do they put? Omniscience. Into Omniscience. Into... Wildboard Tyrant is whatever. I'm waiting for the Emrakul. That's just a Tyrant. There's a Rejuvenation. Anything that kills us yet? No. Chat, we gotta find an Upheaval. Oh, he's gonna kill my Enigma Jewel. What a nerd. Alright, chat. Can he keep doing it? He has 3 Tyrants. He casted 2 Lorians so far. We're waiting to die. Does this put them in your hand? Or just seek some... It does. And he's got it. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, we'll bring a couple Whirlwind. Probably the Consigned Memories. He's just rampant hard. How many artifacts? Oh, this is just a tap Krona, huh? That's cool. I like that little combo. Key the Archive doesn't do a whole lot. We're mainly just focused on countering things, right? Soul Guide, Needle, Pyroclasm. No, Pyroclasm doesn't matter. Emrakul's fine. I think Golos is a little slow. Probably drop a Signet, drop a Hawker, drop a Jewel. Drop one of those. Hey, Froze. We'll do something like that. We're not trying to race here. I think, like I said, a lot of these games just come down to us finding Upheaval. If you fire off an Upheaval, you feel pretty good. If you can't find one... Okay, alright, deck. We can have 2 no-landers. Chat. Jesus Christ. Is that 3 no-landers in a row? I don't think we're meant to win this one, boys. I'm sorry. Holy moly. Chat. Jeez Louise. Okay, we found an Upheaval. We need a counterspell? Mana leaked? No, just Genesis. Genesized. Am I right? Oh, boys. Doesn't feel good to, wow. Yeah, that was a tough one. Into the flood mod. Okay. I'll be flooded. I'll be mod. Our rain doesn't even do anything if their main win con is Jace. We're gonna get flood mod again. Oh my gosh, chat. He gave me double fish. What a guy. Have it in your land stack where you just draw the exact opposite of what you want. Are we gonna get flood mod again? Hell yeah. Give me all the fish, dude. Consigned memory is pretty good. Key to the archive. We could just counter the key, but we're gonna counter the ability instead. Alright. Give me a land. Fuck. Alright, smack for 3. We'll see what opponent does. They do have a station land. Did they have the Kona? Sure looks like it. Oh no, just a Jace. Okay. I'm okay with just a Jace. Mills himself too. Draws a card. Maybe we should play some surgicals in the side, huh? Alright. Let's fire this up. Let's draw first. We'd like... that's not exactly what we wanted. Pain to... let's just play... the Urza. We're not in a good spot here. Let's play the Jewel. We're just kind of leaving everything open. We only drew into the one consign to counter the archive. Opponent might Floodmine or Urza. If they're Floodmine or... oh, Colossal Sky Turtle. That's a fun one. We're just gonna chuck everything at Jace, I guess. But I feel like opponents got what they need to go off here. 4 cards in hand. They get a 5th with Jace. They have a station land to find a Kona. Playing Great Henge and stuff too. Just hard casting Familiar. Finds Omniscience. Into Titan. I'm okay with that. You know what else is interesting is is he playing Shifting Woodlands? Is there any reason not to? And just like, oh, he just had the Rejuvenation. Triple Kona. We haven't seen him play Woodland. But you definitely could. This is a sweet deck by opponent. It reminds me, we played a Release to the Wind combo, doing the same exact thing where we would, instead of casting this for 7, we would Release to the Wind the Familiar and cast it for 3. But I like that he's comboing out there. GG's, sweet list. Doesn't help when we start on 4 cards. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Whew. Alright, boys. Opponents on a cool deck. That's the kind of thing we should be playing. Seemed actually okay. That was what? Kona combo. We lost. Ripperino, boys. Alright, we are 0-1. Like I said, we also really, really, really need Urza Saga. We need it. Ba, ba. All right, match number 2. Little slow, but relevant cards. We have a Mirror Shell Crab to carry us until we can get a ring, and then hopefully jam into a Golos. I'm okay with this hand, boys. Oh, opponent mulliganed, and then don't know what they're looking for. Unknown Shores is interesting. We'll play this tapped and pass. What does this even do? Just taps for any color, right? Crumbling Vestige. Demir Signet. Chat! We found a fellow Signet enjoyer. What is happening, boys? Pit of Offerings. Another lands deck. What's happening? You're gonna heist my library. I don't want my library heisted. Not yet. Not yet. Second one. Chat. The man had double heist. He's gonna steal my ring and I'm gonna cry. I have no idea what we're playing against. All colorless lands. Into Signet. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Took their sweet time. So I wonder if they had to read a card. What if, chat, what if they stole my Emrakul? That'd be funny, huh? Alright, I feel like we're in a decent spot. Opponent's not really doing anything. But maybe they are. We don't know. We have protection. Juggle the performance. Into what? He's just on a heist deck, chat. From what I understand. I like it. Let me heist his library. Oh. Alright. Let me heist you again there, buddy boy. Ooh. I'll take a Signet. We're gonna exile his graveyard. And I guess we can Siphon Insight him again. Take his grave expectations. Oh, did I lose a mana there? We could have drew some more cards, but that's okay. I'm waiting for him to play Waste Not. However, Juggle the Performance doesn't do that. Doesn't make you discard. Inspiration from Beyond. I'm still very confused by the mana base here. Very confused by the mana base, chat. Alright, let's play Swamp. Let's draw a couple cards. See what we can find. We find another Signet, which is hot. I guess we could just... I don't really... Let's heist. We're just gonna keep heisting. We're gonna keep heisting our opponent and stealing their Signets. What did we discard? Anything relevant? Oh! Chat, I see an Upheaval. I see an Upheaval. His opponent gonna make us discard our hand again. Are they gonna be mean to us like that? Oh. Okay. Chat, they upheavaled for us. Perfect. That made sense, Frozen. But don't all the effects that he's doing basically make it so you do it any mana of any color? Like, if I'm stealing his stuff, like, I don't know. Besides juggle the performance. Did opponent read Upheaval? Do they know what they're doing? Probably not. Alright. We'll go turn 1. Omen Hawker. What do we not need? We don't need Blood-Soaked Insight. We don't need his Mountain. We don't need his Bajuka Bog, his Swamp. We don't need... I'll keep a second Hawker. How many cards is that? 5. I'll keep a Cataract. Let's do that. Okay. Chat, we're doing great. We should hopefully be able to rebuild much faster than he can, which is very nice for us. This is flashback for 7. Jesus. Chad, do you think this is an Emrakul? I bet you $100 it is. It'd be real funny. Okay, second range good. We're doing great, chat. He does have an Urza he can cast next turn, this turn, if he would like to, which is what he chooses to do. Currently only has 1 artifact, plus that bad boy. So we're gonna do that. Let's see what we can draw here. Double Signet is hot as spicy. Let's play another ring and draw for more vaults. I like that. Pass back. We might just upheaval him again. We have 6 mana off of just the Hawkers, plus an extra 4 and a Cataract. If he wants to juggle the performance again, I guess I wouldn't mind that either. We have 4 lands. I don't mind him doing that. You can also spin Urza. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba. Just plays another Signet. Yay. Into another Signet. Very nice. Anything else there? He's still got 4 mana to play with. No. Okay. Good for us. Cool, cool, cool. All right, chat. Let's go here, 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 here. Float some mana. Do all this jazz. We're just gonna upheaval. Opponent, hello? You're gonna siphon insight in response. You got it, Super Chief. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We can play a land for turn. We could do this. And then we could Signet into a second Signet. into another signet, into another signet. And then we have to discard 3. We'll get rid of 1 Hawker and 1 Cataract and 1 Vault. Alright. Chat, we're doing great. Look how fast we rebuild our board. It's incredible. I love it. But this is the other thing, right? Without like a labyrinth, we do just kind of dirtle. Like we're resetting the board, but we don't have any pressure on the opponent. I guess we have Hall of the Storm Giants. Another Upheaval, boys. Alright, opponent had enough. Dude, I don't even know. Maybe a couple Whirlwind Denials. I feel like we're in a decent spot against them. We can drop like a Signet. And like a Jewel. I don't know. They're gonna give us their Signets, so we don't need as many Signets, right? What do you think they bring in against us? They have like Thoughtseize and stuff? Maybe? This hand's slow. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Opponent's deck is also kind of slow. And if they just want to Thoughtseize and like take a Crab or a Golos, then I think we're fine. JK, we found an Omen Hawker. We're so good at this game, chat. Maybe they'll play Waste Not. No, okay. I think we'll just play 1 Signet so that we can hold up the Mearshell Crab. I don't even know if we need Mearshell Crab in the main deck. I'm going to be honest. Alright. So he went for a Juggle. We're going to counter that. Sucks for him. And he concedes. Alright. When your deck does one thing and I counter it, they don't like that. They don't like it. I don't even know what that was. Black, was it Grixis? It was something. Juggle, we'll call it Juggle Heist. I don't even know. Interesting nonetheless. Yeah, he's not playing like the regular Grixis. He's not playing Triumphant Getaway or the Bird or Lootmonger or anything. So, that's okay. We take that. We're 1-1, baby. Oh my gosh, look at all these rewards. Ezrim, Agency Chief. I don't even know what that does. Investigates twice, chat. Holy shit. Holy shit, chat. Alright, let's go game 3. We're cruising, baby. We're just chilling. 1-1 so far. But you see what I mean there, right? We had double upheaval. We got upheavaled by him and upheavaled ourselves, and we're not just nearly as fast as putting pressure back on as like the modern variation. Ooh, if we had one of these signets be a different land, this hand would be Nutter Butters. But we're gonna maul that, and we're gonna keep this hand because it's also pretty good. I think I rather have a ring over the yeah. We'll lead on an Omen Hawker here. Match number 3. And we'll jam. Is the fan in the background too loud for you guys? I know it's kind of loud. Is it like bothersome? I hope not. Can I do this? Yes, right? And then we can also ring this turn. And fire off a draw. Into a second ring. Okay. If opponent's just on... This looks like more than 60 cards. Okay. Chat. I haven't lost that much. I know the season reset a week ago. I guess I haven't been playing that much either, but... Oh, look at that. Fan turned off. Let's do this. Give me a couple things here. That's pretty good. I don't... We'll wait one more turn. I think we'll upheaval next turn. We have triple signet. And double ring. So I think we'll be just fine. Opponents on Sultai cards, but they're also playing red. So I think they're 5-color actually. There's... Okay, I don't know what's happening, chat. Alright. So let's go here. Tap. 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 How much mana is that? It's enough. We'll upheave everything. We didn't play our land for turn, so we get to do that, and then we get to signet, play a hawker, and play a second signet, and then we'll just discard a vault. So now we have 5 mana, and opponent has none, which is hot. You got it. We'll ring next turn. We have double ring, which is pretty sweet. I'm excited to see if this Emrakul ever comes up in a game. I want to just like upheaval multiple times. Chat, do you know how much we're going to be playing with Chakra Meditation? Have you guys seen that card? From Avatar? This takes us into what? Just 5 mana? We're just going to draw instead of playing the second hawker. That card's crazy. Especially with Estrid's Invocation running around. Okay, we finally see the Synod. We'll throw down this Hall of the Storm Giants. And we'll draw a couple cards here. Second upheaval is hot. We will play an Enigma Jewel. Do you want to play another ring? No, let's just dump everything here. Okay, so now we're at 4 signets plus Jewel plus Hawker, so I think we might upheaval again. And reset. But I also think we might draw 3 cards here first. Just to see what we... Okay, maybe we don't upheaval. Maybe we just start setting some stuff up here. We need to start spinning Urza around. Okay, we'll play another ring for free. Heck yeah. Oh. Oh. Chat. Chat, I found Emrakul. Can we cast it? We have... Oh, we're close. What the... I don't even know what that does. Oh, you can transform it. Do we want to bounce that? Kinda. Chat, did I cast Emrakul? No! Come back! Chat! Chat. Oh. Oh. What does that mean? Does that mean they gave up? Okay, opponent gave up. Heck yeah. Alright. We're 2-1, baby. They couldn't handle it. We didn't even get to Upheaval them again or cast our Emrakul. Oh, wait. Let me, I don't know if you guys can. Chat, I'm in my pajamas. Don't you get to see my legs. That was a special treat. You saw my feet too. My dogs are out. Gotta let them bark. Woof woof. But I was just turning the fan off, so it should be a little quieter. I don't even know if you could hear it with the music playing, but it bothered me because I could see it spiking in the audio mixer. So. Anyways, Jank Tank's still up. We have some, I'm slowly putting content on there. These are just videos at the moment, but I also don't know why they're different sizes. I think it has to do with the thumbnail picture, but I'm not sure. I'm a little confused on that one. Little confused. Also, no clue. I could not figure out for the life of me why not all of these load. Because then, if you go on mobile, like, it's not the same ones that don't load. I'm very confused. Alright, this is what, match 4? Slow hand. We have a lot of things that does stuff, but I am gonna mulligan. And, okay, we'll try this. We need to find something to sink our teeth into. But this is the kind of hand that's, like, nutty, right? If you draw anything relevant, this hand's gross. Are we gonna get Fatal Pushed here? Probably. Oh, Fragmented. That works for me. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Chat, are you ready for Christmas? Clement. Chat, what does Clement do? What does it specialize into? Whenever a creature spell, you get 1-time boon, 3 non-land permanents, create 2/2. What does this do? Oh! I didn't know you could look at them all at once. When it specializes, you get 2/2/2 zombies. Okay, that's cool. How long can I survive for? Do I just let him keep smacking me and then upheaval him? I don't really want to. I think we're just gonna upheaval right away. Playing Reprieve? Mana Tithe? Reprieve. Oh! Never mind. That's good for us. Okay, we bought ourselves some... I didn't even do anything, opponent. What's going on? Well, Baden, Pyroclasms. I kind of... Well... We don't really know, I don't really know what else he's playing. I want to bring in a couple consigns. We'll drop, some Omen Hawkers and maybe, like, a Mirror Shell. I don't know if... I think I'd rather have, like, much... maybe we'll keep a couple. We'll bring in a couple of consigns, because we don't really know what he's running. We probably don't need Emrakul in this matchup. Let's find out a bit more information in game 2. Here comes Santa Claus. Whew. Sure. Little, I mean, another upheaval, 3 lands. We can start with a Hawker into a Signet. See what opponent leads on here. Tap land's good for us. Start on Hawker, doesn't get fragmented right away. 2 mana, okay. So we're learning some info here. We're gonna shock this in. No, we don't have to. Just pass though. Specialize for what? 2 mana? If he wants to blow up our Signet and spin us into another Hawker, I don't think I hate that. But I also would like to counter his Specialize. Which he does indeed do. Dreamtide Whale? Chow, what is our opponent doing? Interesting. Is this his turn? No, it's our turns. Okay. Chow, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm gonna discard one of these just to get another Omen Hawker, I guess. So he has to double spell in order to keep that around. I do like what's happening. I just don't know what that happening is. I am confused. Deputy of Detention. Okay. Chat, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused what's happening. We're dead. His Dreamtide Whale disappears. But we get hit for whatever. Gemstone Cavern? I play some gem. Oh, I'm not playing in this list. We played in the last one. I really don't know what's going on. It's like blue, white, black, ETB, something. Pyroclasm doesn't even see that good, to be honest. You know, I say that, and we're immediately gonna get ran over by like something small. But we are seeing a lot of interesting lists. I'll give our opponents that tonight. Is there anything fun you can do with Gemstone Caverns? You can exile Squee the Immortal and play Squee on turn 2. Are they on Displacer Kitten? Possibly. We haven't seen it, but sure. Yeah, it sounds sweet. Roll turn 1 Enigma Jewel. Watch our Seed of the Synod get fragmented. Okay, he decided to not do that. This is a very fast start for us. Honestly, I might just Golos into a Cataract. Because I'd much rather have him fire up this. Just killed, turn 1 killed someone with Persist combo. Gemstone Cavern on the draw allows you otherworldly gaze during Ops turn, and then, oh yeah, that's nutty. Let's go get Cataract. I don't know. Is he just maybe he's just using Clement as a discard outlet? You're not gonna... What is happening, chat? Ooh, second Cataract's good. We can just play this because we can play it. Interesting. I'm confused. I'm still confused. I think he... But you can only specialize once, right? And then it just becomes the backside? Second Deputy. Targeting Golos. Okay, I'm in. I like what we're doing, opponent. I just don't know what we're doing. Spin the wheel. Oh! Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Chat, remember when I was saying that I was wondering if Emrakul would be relevant? We did it. We spun into it off an Urza, nonetheless. Not Dolos, Urza. Incredible. Yeah, Gemstone Cavern's a nutty card. I wish we had Simian Spirit Guide. Chat, did anyone just watch that? Did anyone just watch me cast Emrakul off of Urza for free? Oh, fuck me. That was crazy. We're Nutter Butters. We're Nutter Butters. Alright, we're heading to match 5 here. We're actually going much quicker. If we have time, we might play some extra ones. Because this version of the deck feels better than the other one. I'm still not sold on Crab. And I still think the major thing we're missing is Urza's Saga. How do we feel about this? This is interesting, right? We have 2 counter spells that we can get going on turn 2, plus a Fomori Vault to dump the Omen Hawker mana into. Chat, I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to regret it. Yep, I already regret it. Okay. I do like an Enigma Jewel instead, so they don't gain 1 life. If this is just like, well, we'll see if they're Mardu or what. Oh no, I can't play that. I need blue. I should have played the island, chat. Punted. I'm punting left, right. If they're just black, white, don't think I. Let's see what else they play. All right, yeah. It's nice that we can get around Voice of Victory with Channel over counterspells. You just gain 4 here. Okay, so we can definitely bring in Pyroclasm for this game. Oh, wait, watch how fast I am. Hold on, boom, banned. I'm so freaking quick, chat. Alright, gains a couple more life. We're not pressured, but we're not really doing much. So, if they're just swinging at us, I'm just going to Fomori Vault and discard draw. If we need to, like, Mirror Shell Crab a Voice of Victory trigger, we can always do that, too. 4 mana, like a Shield Dread or anything? No, okay. So, let's just fire up this, then. We'll discard a Steam Vents. Find a Signet and a Jewel. Okay. Urza is a very nice draw. Can we do... If we play this and then dump whatever mana into it, we have enough to still cast Mirror Shell off the token, correct? Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then if he has a removal spell, we can also Mirror Shell Crab that right now, but doesn't seem like he does. Okay. We're chilling, chat. 5 mana. Nothing. Beautiful. Let's fire up a ring. Let's see if we can start taking the game over here. We are on the hunt for an Upheaval. And we'll swing for 6. Okay. We're fine. I think we're okay. I think we are okay. Rain was a very good top deck. Black, white. He just seems to be on like a Soul Sisters shell that's just doing whatever. We're gonna lose a bunch of life here. Are we just dead? He's gonna swing with Voice of Victory, get triggers off of the star shape. Yeah. Ripperino, chat. We tried to stabilize, but the cleric got us. We were close. Okay. Whirlwind Denial, Pyroclasms, Torpor Orb. Consigned Memory? We don't really know what else he's jamming, so I don't think we need it. Drop a Golos, drop some Signets. We'll drop a couple Omen Hawker. Since we are gonna try and Pyroclasm our own stuff. And then maybe we'll drop like one Mirror Shell Crab in favor of a Whirlwind Denial. I know, he's got the stuff that gets around protection. You hate to see it. We'll be on the play for this one. Not a fan. I'm in. I'm in, chat. Gets us a ring pretty quick. But not, I mean, we can always reset with Upheaval. Okay, I do like another land. That was a good pickup there, too. Now, if he kills Hawker, we can still ring next turn. Voice is fine. Double ring is even better. Hello? Thank you. Ooh, Jewel is fun. Okay, chat, we're chilling. We can draw plus ring again if we want. I'd like to maybe hit a Pyroclasm. I would really like to hit a Pyroclasm. Drains us for another 2. Maybe we do just... Well, I don't really want to Upheaval yet. We don't have a way to rebuild faster. We need a couple more Signets. We go 16. Let's draw first. See what we find. There's another Signet. Do we have enough to cast? Yeah, we do. Into another ring. And then I think we're going to play a Jewel and pass back. And then we'll Upheaval next turn. Opponent has a better curve now. They can go Guide, Voice, Star Shape. Blood Artist. They just got all the cards that get around protection, huh? All the cards. You hate to see it. Alright, chat. We gotta reset some stuff here, boys. We're having a tough go. Okay, we find a land. Cool. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's throw that. That. Upheaval. Here we go. Watch him have, like, reprieve. Cool, cool, cool. Let's play a land. Let's play this. Let's play this. Tap this for that. Just play a Jewel and a Hawker. And then pass back. Okay. So, we Upheavaled, and now we have access to 5 mana. Which is sick. Opponent has to discard some cards. Discards a couple lands. Okay. Let's do this. We'll filter this through the Signets. We'll play another Signet. We'll filter... Oh, okay, that works too. We'll play a ring. We will draw a card. Fomori Vault's pretty hot. Pass back. Let's see if he... Okay, that's good for us. He just plays a victory. Is this just Offspring for... Emrakul? Chat, we're not at Emrakul yet. We're close. Pyroclasm's pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're a little short. We're gonna Pyroclasm to turn off his whatever you call it there. I hope he just Blood Artist. Okay, good. Takes us to 9. Sacrifice. We lose 2. Chat, we're close to dead. We are quite close to dead. Mearshell Crab. We're very close to dead. Do I just want to vault here? I think I do. What does he have on the field? Oh, second Blood Artist just fucks us. Third Blood Artist just fucks us. Jesus. Chat. Ripperino. It's not fun when you face the aggro deck and your rings do nothing against them. 3 and 2. Let's play one more. I will say, we are running into some very non-meta decks today. And I like it. It's a good change of pace besides playing fucking Auras and Eldrazi 24/7. I'm liking it much better. We're still losing, but I like it better. But, like I was saying, I know I keep circling back. We'll try it. I keep circling back, but if we had Urza Saga and we were able to make constructs early in the game just as blockers, this would be much better. I feel like maybe we still want, like, maybe we drop Mearshell Grab and throw Shark Typhoon back in just to be like making 2/2s and stuff. You know what I mean? You can make, like, you know, a 1/1 on turn 2 off of Omen Hawker on 1, and that helps with blocking and whatever. Draws his cards. It's a decent win condition. Oh, we're against a little Veil combo, huh? Hooyah. Yorion Veil combo is also not very meta. Interesting, right? Chat, what was... Sorry. What was this match? Esper something? We don't even know. We'll just Jewel here. We're gonna hold up Mearshell Crab. What was this game? Oh. What is happening right now? Chat, what is happening right now? What is Sky Terror doing? What is going on? is going on? Chat, what if he's just playing Val for value? Frozen, I think you give my opponents too much benefit of the doubt. This man's playing Sky Terror. I don't know what's happening. Chat, he's playing 2 Sky Terrors. What do I do against Double Trouble? The dynamic duo is terrorizing me in the sky. Ooh, chat, look what we found. Do I have enough to play all of that? I do. God, I love having all this mana, chat. We're just gonna keep... no, let's not draw it yet until he does something. I don't know what's going on, boys. I never know what's going on. I'm sure my opponents don't know what I'm doing, but... Defense of the Heart. Hell yeah. Is this his end step? No, upkeep, right? Yeah. What am I, stupid? Alright. Draw me a little card here. Let me tap the old robot to get something moving. Are you guys enjoying the Christmas jams? I can't hear them. I just have my headset's actually not playing any sound. I just have it on to make me seem cool. Okay, we find another ring. I'm here for it. Find a Hall of the Storm Giants. I'm here for that too. We have so much mana. So let's just draw a couple cards. Doop. Hello? I guess you can assemble Val combo off Defense of the Heart. Right? Should we just let him assemble Val combo and then make the game end in a draw? Because we're going to have protection from the ring. Or do you think we should counter it with Mirror Shell and see what he does? I mean, this is... he could cast it. Or he can pay the 3. Unless we find an Upheaval here. Which would also just be funny. Except our Upheaval wouldn't be that good. We'll swing for 6. I assume opponent just takes it down to 15. Oh. Okay. Or they do not. And we're just gonna pass back, chat. Let's see if he'll pay for it. I'm sure he will. But I want to know if he goes and finds, like... Does he go find the other half of the combo? Is he playing something else? Is he just trying to be like a plan B aggro deck? But why are you playing Fanatic Afronis? And Sky Terror in the same list? I think it's just a person playing cards they own with Veil. I think they're pulling a Plum and just playing Yorion so they can play more cool cards. Let's see what he finds. Maybe we'll get like Xenagod plus Emrakul or something. You know, like Tooth and Nailed. It technically draws here too, right? It did it the other day. Okay, nope, nothing at all. What is going on? Chat, is he just playing Veil as like a... I'm so confused. We have yet to... I want to play Emperor. I haven't played Emperor. He's playing dinosaurs? But he's also not. Chat, I'm so confused. I'm sorry, but I am so confused. He named human on this to get double Emperor. He's just playing things he owns. I do want to play with this card, though. This card's super sick. And it's a noble. Alright. I'd like an Upheaval, please. Oh! Chat, I found one. We're gonna tap this for a blue. Because we can. We're gonna Upheaval this man, and he's gonna cry about it, maybe. How much mana do we have? Oh, we got 5 left? Plus the island I'm about to play? Jeez Louise. That's all we got, chat. I'm gonna get rid of these other jewels. What is this? Oh, I gotta keep some? What do we want? This, a vault, a ring, a Tez, or I'm sorry, not a Tez, an Urza, maybe an Odawara, Seed of the Synod, a Cataract? Yeah, we don't need the other jewel. Alright, chat. We're doing great. Not really sure what our opponent's doing, but we're doing great. Oh, okay, so chat, I went to a sparring tournament. I got called into a sparring tournament because our team didn't have enough people. And I won. Not to brag. Plum won. But I got nailed. I took a roundhouse stick straight to my shin. In, like, the spot right between your shin guard and your instep protector. And I, like, literally could not walk yesterday. It still hurts. It hurts so bad. It's not even, like, you can't even tell I was hit. There's no, like, swelling or anything, but it's like it, like, bruised my bones and, like, pinched whatever in my foot. My ankle muscles are all tight. It feels a lot better than it did yesterday, but holy guacamole did it hurt. Ooh, we have an Odawara here, too. I don't know if opponent might just try and... Did he discard Menace? I don't even know what opponent's doing. He's just on Naya cards. I'm okay with it, but... Golos is hot, baby. Let's just grab another Seed of the Synod, and then play another Seed of the Synod, and then... We gotta start chipping away. We have Odawara if we need to. But we gotta start dealing some damage to opponent. He's at 34. Chat, I really want to revisit Patriar's Humiliation with Death Shadow. We're gonna bounce this back to his hand. And then we're going to play this and start spinning the wheel on Golos. Another Upheaval. Do you think my opponent would be mad if I Upheavaled him again? I feel like my opponent would be mad. But it's not really beneficial to us, so we're not going to. Oh, I should... Why didn't I tap the other thing? I don't even know. Don't worry about it, chat. I'm fine. Nah, we're not going to Upheaval. We should have, but we're not going to. Defense of the Heart. You got it, Super Chief. Do we just want to spin Golos again? Sure. Chat, I might do it. I should have done it. I should have just Upheavaled and taken my sweet time. But, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't think Mirror Shell Crab's very good. We're going to bring in the Whirlwind Denials and the Consigns. If we're bringing in Pyroclasms, we'll drop some Omen Hawkers. We'll drop some Signets. Hey, Brave. It's crack-a-lackin', my man. I don't even know if we need that many Upheavals. Maybe we'll drop a Dolos. Maybe we don't need Allergen Signs. I think those are just better. Whirlwind Denial is just better than... Why are you so aggressive about it, Brave? The capital H, the capital I, just shouting at me? Coming into my stream and shout at me? Jeez Louise. Alright, you guys done with the Christmas tunes? Should I switch it to something else? Hush. Too much. I have a headache. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at you, and you have a headache. What about lo-fi Christmas? Let's try that. We're gonna try this hand. Well, there's no Thanksgiving songs, so we're gonna try this hand because we have Pyroclasm. I honestly believe that opponent is just playing Val as a value card, which is incredible to me. I'm not sure if it's right, but I think that's what's happening. Down with Christmas? We're supposed to say Happy Holidays. I'm sorry. Boy, it's supposed to be cold here tonight. I have a lot of plants. I've mentioned that I have a lot of plants. And they're all on my balcony. But it's supposed to be like frost warning. So I bought... I don't even know what I bought. I bought like shower curtains. And then I drilled hooks into the top. And then I overlaid the shower curtains so they hang on the railing. And then I bubble wrapped the bottom. And then sealed everything with tape. It actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, Buffalo had snow Buffalo had snow today. I was like, what the fuck? This is on attack, right? Yeah. I don't really want to play this. Omenhawker. We'll just pass. We can consign something if we want, and then Upheaval next turn, but I don't really want to do that either. We have to draw land. We'll just ring next turn. Cry, but your tears would freeze. Yeah. I do miss like that level of snow. Right? Like when you have like a week off of school and there's like 5 feet of snow outside. That shit was the best. But then you're eating like canned ravioli because your fridge power went out for 5 days. I don't really want to take that much. Chat, have we built... Did we build dinosaurs? Should we take another crack at dinosaurs? Maybe we should. Alright, we're going to play the ring, see if opponent has a response. My part is set to 84. My opponent is 69 right now, Praven. Praven 18. Chat, I'm like mostly settled in my apartment, so it might be job time. It is job time. Plum's too poor to do anything, but... second signet is pretty good. You would die? Plum, not to TMI, but Plum sweats very easily. I was just doing chores around the house today. I was sweating. I had to open my back door. It's like 65 out today or something. Tranquil Frillback. That just destroys, right? Okay, so chat. Do we know what our opponent's playing? Whirlwind Denial. Let's see what we draw. I don't really want to Upheaval. I'm not going to lie to you. Chat, we can't even double Pyroclasm because it's going to trigger and pump his whole team. Chat, we just lost to our dinosaur friend. 64, I was dying. Yeah. You gotta find your nice middle ground. Chat, we switched this deck and played Steam Vents and stuff so that we could play Pyroclasm on the side. And the more I'm playing with it, it's like not enough. Maybe we should bump up to like Anger of the Gods. Actually, I don't know if this consign's that good. Maybe we want the crabs. If he's not playing Val combo at all, I'd rather just be able to counter a spell over whatever else, you know? Oh, chat, I'm sleepy. Okay, this hand's pretty hot. But I wonder else. We could also play something simple. We could play like Archmage's Charm over Crab. No, that's a stupid idea. Why would I, Plum? Why would you even suggest that? What are you, an idiot? What? Now you're talking in the third person because Plum's fucking stupid. Yeah. All right, we'll take that. We'll throw this into this. We can Golos next turn, and then the following turn start spinning the wheel. Okay, opponent's just going real slow, so we'll do this. Oh, does opponent have interaction? Fragment reality, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna take the headphones off. I'm not fooling anyone. Patrier's Humiliation. In that case, I think we're just gonna grab a Hall of the Storm Giants then. I don't know why these headphones aren't synced up. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats made me crazy. I think Stalwart Spear. Oh shit, boys. Emrakul. Let's just play this. We're gonna start spinning Urza. Oh, oh baby, a triple. You're telling me we drew Emrakul and a ring and played an Urza all in the same turn? Am I the best there was? Defense of the Heart. You got it, baby boy. We're gonna tap this to draw some cards and to see what we find. Torpor Orb. We're gonna play that. We're gonna draw some cards. We're gonna play the Seed of the Synod. We're gonna play this. And then we're gonna spin this again. Oh! Chat, should I upheaval my opponent? Do I want to upheaval my opponent? I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, I don't really want to cast that. Should we upheaval here, guys? What do you think? We don't have any good way to reset the board. Our opponent's doing a Defense of the Heart and maybe Wombo kill us. What do you think? Should we let him do it? Let's let him do it. Let him go for it. What did he get last time? He just got Aztec Boy and what else did he get? I don't remember. I think he just got Stalwart. Ooh. Yeah, I just want to play with new cards. What the fuck is that? Avacyn, Angel of Hope, and Silver Cloud. I don't even know what Ferocidons does. Whenever it's dealt damage, each opponent sacks a permanent. Hell yeah, dude. Just to swing with Stalwart, make me sack a permanent. Incredible. You know what that doesn't get around? Upheaval. Can I cast this Emrakul? We're close, right? 6, 7, 8, 12. Down to 11, 13, 14? I need a land? Oh, now we gotta do this and do all that and things. Now we gotta sack something. I'm gonna sack a land, chat. And then I get to choose blockers. I don't want to block. I don't want to sack more things or deal more damage or whatever. Oh, JK, we can just cast it. I miscounted. Chad, do you like my Emrakul? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Swing. Oh, shit, chat. This deck's fun. I think Emrakul was a great inclusion here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright. That went well. Okay. Woo! He just sacked all his lands, so that's funny. Huh? I think that's pretty funny. I like that our opponent has nothing to do now. Should we just play an Urza? And then play a Torpor Orb? Okay, GG's. Chat, remember when I miscounted and we just casted Emrakul instead? Love it. Love it. So I guess that was like Naya Dinos? I don't even, dude, I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Naya Yorion Dinosaurs. That sounds like a fucking plum deck. What's today? Is today the 9th? Sorry, hold on. I apologize, chat. I'm doing something real quick. Okay, yes. So this is our deck tech. Deck tech. Alright, we'll freeze there. We'll freeze there with this deck, I mean. What time? I don't, how long have we been going for? Chat, we're not even at 2 hours yet. It's only 9:30. I saw the vid. It was decent. Oh, my Avatar vid? Yeah, I don't... That's just to get people thinking, you know? Explain my thoughts on new brews. But also I could go back and watch it so that I know what to brew with when the cards come out. Sometimes I need inspiration. So I did it for myself. This deck, I feel like this version's better than the other version. Without Obstructionist and Shark Typhoon. I do kind of miss Shark Typhoon. Golos feels like a good inclusion. Emrakul actually felt sweet. We got to play Emrakul a couple times tonight. We didn't even get to do like the Upheaval, discard it, shuffle everything back, and like play the long game against people. But we could still do that. The only card I'm still not sold on is Mearshell Crab. That could be Typhoon. It could be we could go back to Obstructionist. I almost like without Urza's Saga making like early robots to just block and like clog the board up. I do feel like this deck struggles to close games out a little bit still. You have to have like, I want to be able to Upheaval and then just like take away the game, right? Like just play your Signets, Hawker, and then like have 5 mana the following turn and just like win. But without Urza Saga, to like recast and rebuild your board fast with signets, it's tough. You have to have like multiple upheavals in a game until you can find like Urza, Golos, Emrakul. It's like very hard to turn that corner after you reset. So Mearshell Crab, it did come in handy a few times, but maybe like some other sort of like Brazen Borrower, or I mean, we could move like a burn spell or something to the main. I don't know. There's like Ribald Shanty and him, or we could bring the Pyroclasms in, but that's kind of bad with Omen Hawker. So I'll probably keep looking into something else to play over Crab. But Mana felt good. Seed of Synod was sweet to do some extra stuff with like Urza and give us additional power on our robots. Cataracts we cut down. I was playing 4 off stream and I cut down to 2. It still felt fine with Golos. Fomori Vault was still really, really strong when we got to use it. So pretty happy with the main deck besides Crab. And sideboard wise, we're splashing red for Pyroclasm, but like I was saying, it's just not good enough. I mean, we didn't run into Boros at all. Yeah, we didn't run into Boros at all or anything. Like, nothing creature based that much that we could Pyroclasm effectively. There's that life gain deck, but it was too late to matter, and he was playing Blood Artist effect, so kind of just helps him out as we went. So I don't know, might need something else. We either bump it up to Anger of Gods, or we just remove it entirely and lean more into... We could play like what's that? What's the blue spell? Whelming Wave? Return all creatures to their owner's hands except Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. I know this is not a great card, but it is a 4-mana reset that gets around like creatures that are bigger than what Anger or Pyroclasm could take out. I guess we could also play Storm's Wrath at that point too, but I'll look around in that. So sideboard, you might be able to even like a Torpor Orb was really good in this meta too. I kind of want to play a couple more. So you could probably shave like a Consign and maybe a Soul Guide Lantern, and then bump up Torpor Orb. Whirlwind Denial was also sweet. I like this card a lot. Especially off stream, I was playing against like Glaring Fleshraker and stuff, and just being able to counter all their token creations after they like K-Command or something was very impressive. So we'll probably keep that going for now. But anyways, Upheaval is a strong card, especially when you can cast it on turn 3. But the deck just feels like it has a lot of inevitability. We could also play Oracle of the Alpha, chat. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll revisit this deck in the future, but for now, I like where it's at. It went 4-2 out of our games. We went, what, 2-3 the other games, so a little over 50% win rate. Nothing crazy. But like I said, it lacked some of the power its modern counterpart has from Urza Saga, but not too shabby for a pretty true to modern port over to the historic format. It didn't do half bad, so give it a try, and thanks for watching. I'm so bad at closing thoughts, guys. I feel like I just ramble. Okay, we played with what I wanted to play with, so now we can just do whatever the fuck we want, chat. Now we can just do whatever the hell we want. But I don't really have any brews. This is kind of like, you guys know me, like I get stuck on cards and then I just brew them until they're donezo. So I don't really have anything else to play. I haven't really seen anything that's caught my eye either. We could talk about avatar cards if you want. I do have a whole PowerPoint presentation. I made it just for that video. Wow, sorry. I didn't mean to blind you, chat. I just seared your retinas. Your corneas have exploded. But there's a lot of cool stuff. Do you think we can make feather work? We're just talking professional. I'm sorry, Brave. I'm just a boy. Valakut? Hell yeah. We talked about that. I don't know where I talked about it. I talked about it at the end, I think. Where is it? Is it the very... Yeah, Valakut. We have Dryad. We have Prismatic Omen. We have Prime Time. We have Scape Shift. We're gonna have some fun with that card, I think. I feel like that's a. I mean, we have like, you could build like old school style Scape Shift with like Farseek and Rampant Growth and shit. But the fact that we have like crop rotation, exploration, all that jazz, I feel like Scape Shift's gonna be nutty. Brave, let me. I think I have Feather redeemed. Let me play Feather first, and then if we can make a good Feather deck, you can hop back in. How's that? I think I have Feather, so. First instant craft. Fuck yeah. Tronlands guy. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see YouTube chat on screen. Tronlands guy is talking about Valakut on YouTube. But this card seems pretty sweet with Feather. Like, flying, first strike, lifelink, and hexproof. So it's just like recurable protection for Feather every single turn. Odric is a stupid idea. I don't even know why I talked about that. I'm never playing Odric. You can't even make me play Odric. But I'll fucking play some Feather. We talked about some of the Ascension. I think Firebender Ascension and Earthbender Ascension are probably the best ones. The fact that Firebender comes with a 2/2 body and then you can like play it with Mobilize sounds disgusting. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just decided to start talking about Avatar cards. This is basically what I talked about. Is it better than God's Willing to make two things indestructible? Maybe not as a 4 of, but you could probably play a couple copies. Maybe. Kind of. I don't know. I think Momo Friendly Flyer is kind of good. Right? It lets you turn 1 Momo into turn 2 Clarion Conqueror. It is a lesson, yes. So I like the Flyers. Play with Mox Amber. I talked about allies. I think, dude, like a Bant allies list, human allies, seems gross. With like if you go Leyline of the Guild Pact, and then you also play Leyline Binding, so you have like, oh my god, I'm already brewing in my brain, chat. Right? Like, you could be a Tribal Flames deck. So you're playing Tribal Flames, Leyline Binding. Imagine if Dark Depths is legal and historic. Add that. I think, didn't they already say it was pre-banned? Dude, I would love Dark Depths. I mean, Fragment Reality is everywhere. It can't be that great, huh? But that'd be sweet. But like, you take a Leyline of the Guild Pact package, right? So you play Leyline Binding, and Tribal Flames. And then you get to play Earth and Ally, which is a 5/2 if you have Leyline. So it's a 1-mana 5/2. You get to play Earth King's Lieutenant, which is Athalia's Lieutenant for allies. But then you also get to play Thalia's Lieutenant because all the allies are humans. And then you could play like Katara to double all your triggers. You can play South Pole Voyager to continue drawing cards. Like, oh, Coppercoat Vanguard. Oh my gosh, boys. We got some options. Allies might be legit. You can play Reckless Bushwhacker, but I don't really want to do that. Talk about shrines. I don't really care about shrines. Some of the lessons cards are cool. I liked some of these ones that people weren't really talking about. Seismic Sense and Solstice Revelations are kind of hot. But maybe we can play Retriever Phoenix and start fetching some things on the sideboard. Retriever Phoenix plus like Accumulate Wisdom seems kind of cool, because then you could still play regular Arclight Phoenix and do like an 8 Phoenix list. I think we built a green-red version of that a while ago. We call it Phoenix 101. But Benevolent Spirit, people talked about. You can cheat it out. I really want to cast Breakout into a Benevolent Spirit. Grand. Fuck Grand. Tiger Seal. 1 mana 3/3s are always interesting. It's kind of competing with Tamiyo and Delver, but also like can be played in the same deck with like Prophecytic Memory. Do you guys like my seal clubbing joke here? I put that in. I thought it was funny. This was a cute interaction. If you level up Gossip's talent, you can play Ty Lee and then bounce her. At the end of your turn, she comes back. You can tap something else, and then they stay tapped because you control her. So you can do that every turn and just like always tap down your opponent's board. Wan Shi Tan's cool. Black Sun's cool. Ooh, Foggy Swamp Vision seems sick. I want to play it in some sort of like rally shell, because the fact that it makes tokens is super interesting, right? You create a token that's a copy of the cards you exiled, which means like Exalted Sunborn doubles all of those. You get 2 copies of everything. If you're, for whatever reason, playing Zergo and you make a bunch of warriors and you 40 Swamp Visions, then like all of those become warrior tokens and they gain can't be sacrificed, so then you get to keep them all around at the end of turn. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Super sick card. Super sick card. I'm excited for it. I don't know why we're just going through stuff. I like my Firebending Student. Redirect Lightning is like a 1 mana counter spell. Zhao the Moonslayer is going to continue my dream of mono red hate bears. Badger Mode Cub's going to be crazy. I think. Might go into some wild ramp stuff. Because you can like... The fact that Earthbend works the way it does too lets you ramp even harder off of this card, right? So like, if you go like turn 1 Elves, turn 2 Badgermal, turn 3 like Vista plus whatever, right? Like you can Earthbend, or I'm sorry, you would have to play this on turn 2 and then Badgermal off the land or Elves, but then you target this, sacrifice Vista, go get a land, Earthbend triggers, so Vista comes back and you can sack it again the next turn and give yourself another land while also making all your mana dorks tap for 2. If you have Leyline of Abundance, they all tap for 3. Oh! Chat. Oh, we talked about Moon Mist, and this is just better favorable wins. We played Jeskai Flying Men not too long ago, and this is just a better copy. I am very excited to Mindslaver some people with Toph. We're going to try and do that, chat. You can infinitely Mindslaver people with Toph, the first Metal Bender. But I was also interested in like an Eggshell, because you can turn like Inner Wellspring into a land, and then you Earthbend it, and then if you have a way to sacrifice Wellspring, the Earthbend trigger will bring it back to the field. So then you draw a card when it enters, draw a card when you sacrifice it, and then draw another card when it enters from the Earthbend clause. So you can get like 3 cards off 1 Wellspring if you have a way to do it. Black Red Roads, Golbez, I don't know, lands, and then this is probably, I feel like this is the card we're gonna brew with first, chat. Chakra Meditation. Like Astrid's Invocation, we've already ran into that deck a bunch on stream, right? With Momentum Breaker and Nowhere to Run, and now you can like, you splash white in that deck anyway, so now you can like copy Chakra Meditation with Invocation every turn at your upkeep and just buy back Worm's Chant and just lock your opponent out of the game. Or if you're playing like Oracle of the Alpha, you can buy back Time Warp or Time Walk every turn and just like take infinite. And Flood of Tears, you can loop infinitely. Oh my god, chat, we have so many things to play. We have so many things to play. Also, we have another 1 mana like good Fog effect. Skips all combat phases on the next turn. So we're probably going to be playing Abzan Fog. We're going to Boros Reckoner people with Blasphemous Act. Chat, are you hyped or what? Are you hyped or what? The set doesn't seem... Like, Spider-Man wasn't very strong, and it didn't have a lot of, like, super interesting cards for us. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what noise I just made. Avatar doesn't seem crazy strong either, but at least there's a lot of interesting designs that they're messing with that I think will lead to some fun shells for us to try out. But I don't really have anything else, boys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's like I think it's stronger than Spider-Man and stuff, but it's not like crazy, you know? I think it's like at a good power level where there's like a few cards that are gonna do some wild things, but like, I don't know, what was the last crazy set? Eldraine was wild. Adventure Spells, Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Bar, all that stuff was wild when it came out. But yeah, Earthbending probably seems like the thing that we can break the most. Either in an Eggshell, the Mindslaver Lock. What else? I saw people playing it with a Shia. But I mean, you can go infinite with a Shia in a million bajillion ways. So not really mad about that one. But, oh boys, I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. Yeah. I'm excited. So what do we want to play now? Any ideas? I really only had one deck prepared, as you know. I'm a one deck kind of guy. Did I have anything? I didn't really have anything written down. I did do a cube. Brave, you think I have money for a cube? What do I look like? Ethos trade. Etho! You know, Etho. Hello! You know, I talk about you all the time. I see you collect lists on the MTG Goldfish. And I'm always wondering how you scour the internet for those. Because I know you collect some of the ones I post and from all over the place. But hello. Have you been in stream before? Praven, do not send me money. You already subscribed. Do not send me money. We'll play the cube eventually, don't worry. When Plum gets paid, maybe. Or actually, I should get article money. So maybe we'll play cube when that happens. I promise. But please don't give me money. Dress Down plus Death Shadow. Oh wait, we're doing Dress Down too, right? See, now we literally just talked about revisiting Black White Death Shadow because I really like the idea of Patriar's Humiliation. You normally watch on YouTube. Ah, okay. Well, hello. Welcome. Yes, I talked about you in Discord. I'm like, hey, does anyone know this guy? He just like posts 1 million decks on MTG Goldfish, and they're all really interesting. And he has some of mine and some of like other people's. And I was just wondering where you got them all. But hello, I didn't know you knew who I was. But welcome to stream. Let's crack lacking. I could definitely see. I would want to play like Esper Death Shadow. So like you can Patriar's Humiliation your own Death Shadow and make it into a 13/13. And then we were playing. Do I even have a list? We were playing Orsov Charm 2, which is actually pretty decent, right? Destroy target creature, you lose life equal to its toughness, so it's a removal spell that builds you into a Death Shadow, and then it's also 2 mana, return a creature, Death Shadow, back from your graveyard. And then the other cool thing is this is perpetual, so once you do it to Death Shadow once, you can just like keep reanimating. And then if you add a Dress Down to this, there's some cool stuff there. I could see something going. I forgot about Dress Down. There was something else interesting that I was trying to figure out. Oh. I know, we just finished playing games, so now I'm just talking brews. Where is Wall of Bossing Say? Chat, you know what I was thinking about? You can Vesperlark a Wall of Bossing Say back. I don't know what turn 2 Wall of Bossing Say does for us. But you can do it. Is this the, yes. Right? Other permanents you control, a 0-30 on turn 2. What can we do with a 0-30 on turn 2? Let's just like put a stand in here for a second. Let's just say, you know, this is Bossing Say. So we have a 0-30, right? We turn 1 because we're nutty. We're a turn 1 Faithless Looting. Discard Wall. And then turn 2 Vesperlark it back to the field. We can just play Bulwark. And then give it haste. And then a swing. That doesn't seem very good. I don't know what I'd do with a 0-30, but I thought it was funny you could Vesperlark it. I'm just talking out loud. Tronlands guy, I call Scape Titan the Eldrazi killer. I mean, yeah. Unless they get their Nutter Butter's hand and just start micro-spawning you, but I think you can outpace them with Land Search, but it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Okay, boys. What should we play? We have a lot of random stuff on here that we haven't played in a while. Oh, we do... Oh, I don't have Through the Omen Paths. This is missing, what, Titania? Not that Titania. How many... Do we have methods? We only have one jet. So I saw... I don't know where I found this. Shoot. I should have wrote the author down. We might mess around with this at some point soon. But I saw someone play... It needs a lot of mythics, which I do not have. This is Risen Reef plus Titania combo. So when it enters, you get a land from graveyard to the field. Whenever your land is put into the graveyard, make a 5/3. And then basically you just like tutor for a Sylvan Safekeeper. You sacrifice a land. You get a 5/3, 5/3 elemental, triggers Risen Reef. Helps you sort of draw through your deck. And then if you have like Nissa or some other random stuff, you can like Crater Hoof and just swing out into people. Which seemed spicy. And then at the same time, you can play like Spring Heart Nantuko and like build an army and make copies. I don't know. It seemed super interesting. I'm gonna not lie. Through the Omen Path, I don't know what this does. Comment your turn, look at the top 5. You may put a creature card from one on the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library. Any random order. Interesting. Huh. How easy can you actually convoke that? Turn 1 Grazer, 3 mana, plus a Lotus Cobra into a Nantuko. Okay, I guess you could play that pretty fast. Thought that was a spicy card. Run match with Scape Titan. We can try it. You have a up-to-date list? Or I saw you on you can post it in chat if you want. Oh wait, no, you're on YouTube. Shoot. Can I... Oh, let me search you up. Tronlands guy. For those in chat, Tronlands guy is talking to me in YouTube chat, and he wants to play which version? Do you have multiple versions here? Exploration. This one. This is your most recent one. Do I have all these cards? I think so. I think we have all these. Let's find out. So this is like Lotus Shift, yes? Oh, Tronlands guy, you weren't here when we played Lotus Shift. I was, my brain. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, just Vestige. Okay, yeah, we have the whole deck. I assume it just works. Is this the one you're talking about? the same way as oh, you're playing main deck rituals. Lotus Shift, right? You can loop with Aftermath Analyst. You're playing Lotus Fields. You can do this plus whatever. Are you playing the Mystic Sanctuary loop? Okay, yeah, you are. 3 damage trying to play. That player discards a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, that's spicy. Exploration. See, now I haven't played. Okay, I'm gonna fumble through this so much because I don't remember the loops. Oh, but you're not playing Splendid Reclamation. You're just playing Aftermath Analyst. Okay. Do I remember how to do this? Well, if you're playing Mystic, what are you looping with Mystic Sanctuary? You're just trying to trigger multiple state shifts? Or buy back, like, assemble the team and something like that? We can give it a spin. I'll probably mess it up. I will mess it up. Plum's tired today. Plum is a sleepy guy. Also, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I don't have my headphones on, Etho. But I appreciate you. Yeah. We did, where was it? I think we talked about this, but we played, Lord Servant's Lotus Shift list, which I personally believe to be the best deck in Historic. So that's like all in on a like non-creature based combo, but it's basically what you're doing, but you know, with a Beseech the Mirror engine rather than Prime Time. Oh my god. I do like Malevolent Rumble a lot. But all right, let's try it out. Let me play a couple best of ones. I know best of one's a cesspool right now, but let me try and get my bearings on this list because I don't remember how to do it at all. But Mirror Pool, Vestige. Ooh! Chat, look at this one. Eh? Look at this bad boy. It's 1 mana of any color. Don't yell at me if I play things out of order. I don't sequence properly. Tronlands guy. Praven was there. Praven, do you remember when we played Lotus Shift with Servant? Holy shit. It was just like 3 hours of me fumbling. Because I couldn't like wrap my brain around how it worked. Maybe opponent's just intimidated. No, they're not intimidated. Oh yes, good times of watching the rope get shorter. Yeah. I kind of want to Spelunk here just to draw a card, but we don't really want to put a Lotus into play unless we draw something good. So we'll just throw it underground. We don't need one of those. No, I get my decks from MTG Decks, Smashfield, Aether Hub, Twitter. Also try out your list of Theriax. Do I want to put one of those onto the field? I do not. Saffron now that he's playing more historic. Also brew a bit. Normally play a mix of jank or spiky decks, depending on how I'm feeling, as you can probably tell from my posted decks. Yeah.
Ooh, 10 grams of protein dipped in
chat, we need a relevant card to play. Once you got the hang of it, it was fun trying to figure out the lines. Yeah. What's the opponent doing? Hangerback Assembler. I have never seen someone play that in my life. We have gotten quite a variety of lists tonight, which I am excited to see. I know we're in low whatever plat, because I haven't been playing a ton since the season reset, but that's pretty sweet, Etho. That's kind of like, I like the janky stuff, but it's always fun to find something competitive that's different too, you know? I don't even, what is the... Be your end step, put a counter on each artifact and creature vehicle you control. Okay, guys, we probably shouldn't have kept this hand. I'm gonna be so real with you. Tronlands guy, I'm so sorry. I was like, yeah, this hand's pretty cool, and then we've just drawn nothing relevant to our situation. This is the modified, right? Flying. It's kind of spicy. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Someone was just asking about the Jestai Ascendancy list we were playing with Life and Death. I will say opponent's deck's kind of hot too. Is to start putting counters on all this stuff. Seek creatures. Yeah. We can assemble the team and then do some nutter buttery stuff. Maybe he's got counter spells. He does get a crap ton of 1/1s. And he gets a secret creature. Okay, Hangback Water's pretty cool. I don't know what kind of ratios we need. Can I do a 3 to 6 ratio? Is that allowed?
Nature Valley, we make nature delicious.
So what would you just fetch? We still have a Lotus Field here. So we can prime time, cast prime time, go get handwear, plus, what you would call it, where is it?
Nature Valley, we make nature delicious.
I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. Do, boom, boom, do, do.
10 grams of protein dipped in chocolatey stuff.
Um,
Dipped in river water.
sorry, my brain, I don't even know what I'm trying to do. We're gonna swing
Nature Valley,
into
we make
his,
nature delicious.
hey, the boy with Ruma has the best. Oh, okay, so if I Lumrad, but I should have played a Lotus Field before that then, right? We can go get Nurturing Tea plus that, but we don't have anything relevant to put on top of our library, right? So we can go grab a Mirror Pool.
Nature Valley, we make nature delicious.
Plus what? We already have a Shifting Woodlands. Sorry, I'm so bad at this. It's been too long. It's been too long, baby. Smacks us. I'm probably just fumbling. Sorry, I'm reading other things. Tronlands, I'm not doing your deck justice. Also, for anyone watching on Twitch, Tronlands guy, let me link your YouTube channel. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, because I know you can't see him. Ooh, Enduring Innocence. You can go check out this guy. He has some gameplay videos of the deck we're playing. Didn't you won on turn 2, right? You can do some nutty things. It's basically a variation of Lotus Shift, but I mean, boy, does it feel good to cast some prime times. Am I right? Am I right, boys? I'm right. But you can go check out his YouTube. What else you got? You got other stuff on here, or are you just a prime time fanatic? Oh, you got some Gruul Eldrazi, Historic Yawgmoth. Okay, Green Sun is hot as heck, yes? Chat, how much does Loomer cost? Is it 6? Oh, God. I'm the worst streamer. Okay, yes, it is. I know what my cards do. I know what my cards do. Should we have played, whatever? Look at all the stuff we get to do. Heck yeah. I don't mind calling ritual. Oh, I guess we also could have searched for peatland plus mystic and got that back. Okay, what do I do here? I want to play something. And then I want to tap this for green, maybe. And then I want to sacrifice both of these. And then I want to mirror pool, target the Lumra. And I can keep this one. And then all of those come back. Pew! We get to make a bunch of mana. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Whoops. We have mana. Okay. Chat, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Don't yell at me. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. So at this point, what am I doing? I'm just looking to find something relevant to copy with Shifting Woodlands, right? We want to find a Vine Lasher. And then we can go green, and then we can tap this for green, colorless, this, and then we can crack this to draw the assemble the team. And then tap this, and then we can mirror pool again. We're okay. Just so you have enough colorless. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, sir. And now we can sack one of these, and then we can sack one of these, and that. And then we can do the same thing again. We can target this. Give some stuff back. Get all these bad boys. It doesn't really matter. We don't really need this. But that's okay. Okay, we're gonna add a black there. We're gonna add black here. We're gonna go for some green. Blue, colorless. We'll pay one, add some more black, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll sack this and this. We'll sack this and this. We'll sack this and whatever the heck we want, because we're gamers. Then we'll assemble the team. There's our Vine Lasher. Then we'll cast Vine Lasher with Offspring, because we have mana. Oh my gosh, chat, I'm doing it. Plum figured it out. Okay. We figured it out, boys. We did it. Tronlands guy. We figured it out. Oh my god, it's so hard to remember all the loops. What a list. What a list. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. What a beaut. All right, let's do some more. Let's play some more. We got nothing else going on. We're trying to just, I'm not gonna lie, we're trying to in like Avatar waiting room. I just want to play with new cards. That's all I want to do. That's all Plum ever wants to do. He just bides his time until he plays with new cards and can cast more. Moon Mist. I just want to cast Moon Mist. We're gonna make a human Moon Mist deck work one of these days. I don't know when, but one of these days. 2 lands with a burgeoning and an exploration and escape shift, but we have no untapper or anything else relevant. So we're gonna say that's a no-go. This has 4 lands into escape shift, but again, no. Oh, I don't really like it, chat. I don't want to keep it, but I don't really want to maul the 5. You were scared? I'm telling you, Tronlands guy, you should go. When the first day, I tried to play Lotus Shift. Oh my god. It was horrible. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We have Escape Shift, but we only have 1 green mana. Rip. Oh, chat, we can play lands. Okay, well, fuck. Okay, now we have more green mana. What am I doing here? I'm not in a great spot to do any. We need a spelunking or farming, right? Hiya. Etho, what have you been playing lately? Oh, chat, we found a prime time. But we're 1 mana short. Oh, wait, no, we're not. How does... Chat, do I know how this deck works? Am I stupid? If I tap all these, and then I go get... No, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. No, I'm stupid. We're still 1 short. 5, we go down to whatever. We sack 3, and then we get Crumbling Vestige. No. Ugh. What was I saying? Guys, you gotta stop distracting me. Plum's like the worst Magic player. And yet here we are. Oh, have I even updated? I haven't updated anything. I'm the worst streamer you've ever met in your life. And wait till the Jank Tank's done. You guys are never gonna see me again. Oh, our opponent's also on Lotus Field. What are they doing? I'm not even paying attention. I got a million things going on in my brain. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi. I'm Plum. I'm playing Magic. Our opponent's casting Seagate Restoration. I'd like to find a land. How many lands are we playing? $34. Okay. Chat, we can find one. Or a Spelunky. Fuck! I'm not stupid, right? We tap 5. We go down to 1. We pay. Yeah, we can't get there yet, Jen. We need doubling season. Doubling season, chat. Maybe I should just never play best of 1 again in my life. Crop rotation. This doesn't help us either right now, right? I just want to land. I need 1 untapped land. Or a Spelunking. We need everything, but we're just gonna let our opponent... I don't even know what they're doing. We don't even know. Chat, do you think I should make custom thumbnails? That's a lot of work. Plum does this stuff by himself. I'm just using the ones I use from YouTube for this. And they look okay. If you're new here, the Jank Tank website is somewhat up and running. mtgjanktank.com. It doesn't have any historic or timeless decks on it. It's mainly modern. Calling Ritual. Chat, tell me how we've drawn use AI slop. No. Don't tell me what to do, Brave. Okay, chat, we've drawn what is happening? Oh, chat, we're getting comboed. They Orms chanted us, so I assume we're getting comboed. I was thinking about doing that for my brew review. So I wanted to write about it, but I think I'm just maybe gonna do it by hand. But like, cause I thought, I don't know how to do it. I gotta look. if you can like get the transcript of your YouTube video into like a text file, and then you could give it to ChatGPT and say like, summarize me. But ChatGPT also doesn't know magic cards. It's like outdated. So like, what's the point? Karn's Temporal Sundering. All right. Chat, this might be the most convoluted taking turns deck we've seen. I waited to see how he wins. We'll always let other janky people do their janky stuff. Okay. I mean, we can still maybe win something. I don't know. We drew no lands for 3 turns in a row in our 34 land deck. And I just need 1 to play primetime. So. Boys, should we just wrap this one up? Is that what's happening? How's the lo-fi Christmas? Are we enjoying it? I think so. Okay, now we're just getting bounced. All right. Chat, we're not doing well. We're about to die to this giant Ulamog. But boys, we are making progress. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, look at us. Chat, look, it's me. You can see me on my own website. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? I still haven't figured out why it does this. I don't know. Like the deck list load and then the card image loads here. Or maybe the deck list doesn't load. Oh, no, it does. I just don't know why. I don't know, chat. Why it's missing all these, but not other ones. But this will have, once I update Airtable, this will have historic and timeless decks and will be regularly updated. And then we have a content section, and then you can send me things. It's going to be great. Chat, what are you sending? Praven, what are you sending me? Are we about to be DDoSed? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Feather the redeem. See, but I just make my cute little things in Canva. I'm a Canva guy, you know? I don't want to use AI slop. That does look pretty nice. I will say that. But yeah, Tronlands guy, we're getting destroyed. I don't know what I want to play. We could play more of that. We did win 1 game and we lost 1 game. The other day, chat. This just came to me. The other day, I faced a deck. Don't even know what I was playing against. But I saw Karuga, and then he was also playing Blood Sun with Lotus Field. Okay, you with me? And then he was also playing the Solemnity Lock. And then he was also playing Wish. And then he played he wished for a Lotus Field, which I thought was wild. And those were like, I don't remember what else I forgot how he won. I should have saved it. But I think I was playing on my phone. But I was like blown out of my mind. My mind just exploded. With the value, the creativity, the vibes, the pure jank flowing through that man's veins. Incredible. But yeah, Plum never plans for stream, and he really should. We played all this Upheaval, and now I don't know what to play. Oh, I did have... Where is it? I had a timeless version of... Wait, did I scrolled right by it, didn't I? Yes. I had a timeless version of 8-Whack, which I thought looked interesting. Playing Pinnacle Emissary as another way to get, like, extra Gleeful Demolitions, right? So you could, like, turn 1, Emissary, Bobble, Mox, Ornithopter, whatever, plus Great Furnace or something, blah, blah, blah. And then you have a Mox Opal turned on, and then, like, turn 2. Well, it depends on how nutty your hand is, but then you could, like, Pinnacle 1, blah, 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 get a Mox Opal online, Kadaltha Rebirth, the Mox Opal, get, like, 6 creatures, and then turn 2, land, Bushwhacker, swing for, 14. Should we try it? I don't think it's good. But I was thinking about it as we were talking there. Oh my gosh. I'm sleepy, dude. I'm just a sleepy guy. But I am quite excited to get some new cards. What comes out after Avatar? Do we go back to Lorwyn? Sounds pretty hot. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum 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 bum. We're gonna crack this right away. See what our opponent's on. Reanimate. Oh no, chat. Ooh, maybe we'll find a land and then we'll be good. Yeah, we already have spoilers. Is it Lorwyn? It is Lorwyn, huh? Pinnacle Emissary. Let me play Experimental Synthesizer to see if we can find a land. Okay, I'll take a Mox. Now I feel bad about cracking that Bobble, huh? But yeah, but Lorwyn's gonna be fun. Second Rebirth. Let's go red Emissary. Turn on Opal. Float a red. And then what? Rebirth the Synthesizer? Find a land? Chat, we are so good at this game. But we don't really have anything else to do with it. So we'll just swing for 3 again. We'll hold on to our grenade. All right, so we didn't get any value off of that, but we kind of did, but we really didn't. 3 mana. Are we dead yet? Toxic Deluge. Chat. That son of a bitch. We're going to smack him for 2. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we out of... Oh, chat, the music's off. Ramming that excavator. Am I going to get strip mined? Percussionist is hot. Little Akko Taco. Let's ram at him for 1. See what he does. We get 1 of those. We find a second Bushwhacker. Incredible. We're just gonna cast it. And we're gonna pass a Roo. And then if our opponent... Oh, okay. They just have another Toxic Deluge. All right. Chat, we don't play Timeless enough. And our opponent's not even doing anything broken. They're just casting Toxic Deluges. And it's making me want to cry, chat. It's making me want to cry. But, you guys got any spice? I need some spice. I need some spice. I will say that Kona deck we played against earlier was pretty cool. Field of the Dead. I haven't seen that card in a hot minute, chat. I feel like we're kind of dead. We've been dead for a while, but we're extra dead. And now we're getting our lands blown up, chat. This is no fun. No fun. I just want to get a game where we like go crazy, you know? But I haven't seen anyone. Is there anything modern relevant in Avatar? I know people are talking a little bit about Badger Mole. I don't play a lot of modern, but I do keep up with it. He said as he asked questions about modern that he didn't know the answers to. Yeah. I can't stop yawning, chat. I'm so sorry. Jesus. Monk Gyatso. 4 mana whenever a creature can target spell, airbend that creature. Chat, look at this hand. Chat, look at this hand. Look at the stuff we're doing here. Look at this hand. Look at all this stuff we're doing. Ooh, that's kind of fun. 5 power turn 1. Now we just top that Bushwhacker and we feel really good about ourselves. We won't, but it would be cool if we did. Ooh, little wombo combo here, boys. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Chat. Does this have lifelink? Ew, it does. How do we feel about... What does this do? Pay life equal to its mana cost? Well, let's just snipe him. Down to 2. I pass, and then we cry a little bit. Because now he goes up to 11. However, we can block, but we're not going to, chat. Maybe I feel like the correct play there would have been to block with the drone and then Galvanic Blast our own drone so he doesn't gain the life. And then kill him on the swing back. But Plum wasn't thinking that far ahead. So, we didn't do that, chat. He would still be at X amount. We can hard cast this emissary though. That's pretty spicy, huh? Get a red source, maybe swing for 1. This guy can't block. We get smacked with a Vel'Davoth, and then we die. Chat, our deck's not as broken as the other broken decks. And that's literally so much less fun for us. Okay, we'll play one more. And then we might wrap it up. I do have a couple of things to do before bed. I am sleepy, as I keep reminding you. Yeah. But Avatar releases on when? The 18th? We're gonna loop chakra meditation over and over with Orim's chants and just lock people out of the game on turn 3. That's gotta be the first thing we build, right? Astrid's Invitation, chakra meditation. Sounds interesting. I don't even know if it's worth playing Emissary. I think we rather just... we'll see. What's today? Chat, what's today? Today's the 9th. Oh, sorry. 18th is a Tuesday. Okay, so we can go lands. If we do this, make a bobble, we only get 1 creature. But if we bobble into a rebirth, we get 3 creatures, and then we can bushwhack them next turn, chat. Plus we have Goblin Grenade. So we're gonna smack for 8, take him down to 12, grenade him down to 7, maybe. Boys, we don't play enough Timeless. I don't really like Timeless that much, but we don't play enough of it, nonetheless. Orcish Bowmaster. Doesn't it suck when we get Orcish Bowmastered? Feels bad. I think our deck's just not good for Timeless. I think that's the result I'm getting here. And now they're gonna do something crazy, chat. They're gonna barbarian ring us. Oh my god. Maybe we'll top deck another Goblin Grenade and it'll go crazy. That's not a Goblin Grenade, chat. However, we do get to actually do something with this Pinnacle, which is hot. Am I even... Are there blue sources in this deck? No. Chat, there's no... We should... I don't know where I got this deck from. But we should be playing as Steam Beds. At least. And apparently I'm not, so... That lets you know what this stream's all about. Jeez Louise. Alright, I'm gonna block with my Ornithopter. Sacrifice a token. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice that one. And then what? Punk. Grief. Chat. He took my Goblin Grenade. What the heck? Ooh. Seems like it's a good top deck. Thank you. Give me something. Not too shabby. He's taking damage to do that, which I am all here for. He's just dead. He dies to his own ring trigger. Chat, we came back. We did it. We did it. You guys doubted me, but we did it. I think we're gonna freeze there for this evening. We're going for about 3 hours. Plum's got work in the morning, but. Anywho, what do we think? Upheaval deck was pretty cool. I enjoyed this. Urza Saga missing sucks, but this deck was pretty sweet. 4 and 2's. What did we do? Yeah, we went 4 and 2. 4 and 2's not too shabby. Overall, and then with the other version, we didn't do great with the other version, but that's okay. I like Golos a lot more in this list, but. We'll freeze there for now. Hopefully for Tuesday's stream, same time, same place. Be there, be square. I'll have something to play. Like I said, it's kind of me just waiting for Avatar at this point. Maybe I'll get a more coherent Rectangles deck. I know we've been talking a lot about Academy Manufactor, but I just kind of threw it into an old shell. But I do want to play this. I want to play a black-red version of this with Goblin Engineer and Cat Oven combo. So let me throw some cards in a list so that I remember to take a look at it for next time. But anywho, go check out mtgjank10.com. I know it's broken, but it is up if you want to go peruse some nostalgic modern lists. I do have to start putting newer modern lists. Modern's so different. I'll go through some of those deck lists, even though they say like 2018, are from like 2015. They're like 10 years old, and it's wild to see what people were playing back then, you know? Geist of St. Draft and Wild Nicodle and all that stuff. I don't know what this deck wants to be. That's my problem here, chat. I don't know what my payoff is. As we play, I guess we could play like Marionette Apprentice. But then we need another way to generate fun stuff. Clues, food. I guess red makes treasures pretty easily. I mean, the Cauldron Familiar loop is a decent engine, but I want to have something else to do with it. So I'll have to sit down and think about this one, but maybe we'll have a list ready for Thursday on that. But any Hooters, thank you for watching stream. I hope you have a good start to your week. We will be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. My video about some brew ideas for the Avatar set is up on YouTube, but I also have an article on MTGA Zone about that coming out this week too, if you prefer to read rather than look at pictures. Raven, I know you have a hard time reading, so maybe you want to watch the video, but besides that, I don't really have anything else. I'm just hanging out. I hope you guys have a good week, and GG's, Crave, GG's, Tronlands guy, I don't know if you're still watching, but GG's, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, Boy Scouts.